You clicked on this video to find out ways you can boost your own metabolism. But to figure that out, you have to understand the basics of metabolism, how it correlates to your body, so you can master your own metabolism and start seeing the results you want to see. Hey, thanks for clicking on my channel and welcome back. But if you're new to this channel, on this channel, I basically teach people how to become a better version of themselves by taking more control of their health and fitness. And today, you're going to learn how to boost your metabolism. But first, let's start with the definition of metabolism and what exactly it entails. The most basic definition of metabolism, according to Google, is the chemical processes that occur within a living organism in order to maintain life. There are two phases of metabolism: anabolism, the building phase, and catabolism, the breaking down phase. So why is knowing these phases so important? If you understand these phases and how they correlate to your body, you can basically master your own metabolism. When we consume food, our body is breaking down foodstuff into energy. Anything we eat, our bodies essentially use for energy. This is basically catabolism. Of course, there's a lot more that goes down in the process of catabolism, the scientific explanations and whatnot. But on my channel, I want to be able to give practical advice, straightforward, so anybody can learn and anybody can take control of their health. So this energy from the food we eat is either used up or stored in the body to keep our bodies going. This is basically anabolism. So now you got the basics of what metabolism is and the two basic phases that are most important for you to know. So how do you actually boost your metabolism? Let's start with metabolism myth number 1. Metabolism myth number 1. Exercise boosts your metabolism long after you stop. So don't get me wrong, exercise can boost your metabolic rate if you reach a certain heart rate. But for exercise to affect your metabolic rate for a long amount of time requires a specific type of training. You may have heard of it from this year, it's getting sort of popular. High intensity training or high intensity interval training or HIIT training basically brings your heart rate up to a certain amount long enough for the effects to last longer than a couple of hours. According to Healthline study, it states that several studies have shown that HIIT has proven to increase your metabolic rate for hours after you exercising. So if you haven't incorporated HIIT yet, I highly encourage you to check it out. Typically, when you exercise, you're more hungry than you were before. You may think your body has just used up all the energy from the food you just had prior to exercising, so you end up indulging in foods following your exercise. This is the way I used to think, at least. So let me ask you this. When you exercise, do you know the exact amount of energy that you're burning? The exact amount of calories that you're burning? And following an exercise, do you know the exact amount of calories that you're intaking? If you're not keeping an exact amount for both of those, then there's a good chance you may be overeating following an exercise. So I highly encourage you to try this instead. Exercise because you know it's good for your health. Focus on eating healthy foods and drinks. Don't worry so much about the type of exercise you think you should be doing because you think it's better for your metabolism. Instead, find an exercise you genuinely love and healthy foods and drinks you can stick to. Metabolism myth number 2. Eating certain foods can boost your metabolism. It's a fact that foods such as green tea, caffeine, and chili peppers have an effect on your body's rate of metabolism. But sticking to only these foods won't create a big enough impact on your body to affect your metabolism in the long run. However, combine these metabolism boosting foods with a healthy, non-processed, balanced, well thought out, and enjoyable diet, and you have your recipe for success. If you're truly looking for a lifestyle change, why not shoot for results that'll last for a longer amount of time? Try this instead. Create a list of healthy choices in each category that you genuinely love to eat. Proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Combine those food choices with that coffee in the morning we all love, and you got yourself a guide to a healthier meal plan. Metabolism myth number 3, eating small meals during the day increases your metabolism. Essentially, the best guide to know when to eat is to listen to your body. You know when you're hungry, your body gives you hunger cues. We all have different schedules and we all have different times we have available to eat. So listen to your hunger cues instead of trying to figure out what times, what meals to have throughout your day. If it helps you to schedule your meals, for example, 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then by all means, do what works best for you. However, there's not enough scientific evidence to back up the claim that small, frequent meals throughout your day actually boost your metabolism. There are fad diets coming out all the time, and we can get caught up in that. So just stick to the basics and listen to the most basic way that you know how to listen to, your body. Listen to when your body is hungry. Try this instead. Listen to your body's hunger cues and stick to consuming healthy food and drink choices. Limit bad choices, high sugar or high fat snacks. Stick to the basics, so you have more time to focus instead on choosing healthier foods over the unhealthier choices. Myth number 4, you will gain weight as you age because your metabolism slows down. While it is true that our metabolism is slower than when we were kids, it's not the reason most people gain weight through age. The reason for weight gain is we become less active. So when we were younger, we typically moved around a lot more, therefore expending more energy. In turn, we ate a lot more food during our meals. For people who gain weight with age, typically their lifestyle becomes less active, therefore expending less energy. However, continuing to eat just as much food as they did when they were younger, if not a little more. Try this instead. Be mindful of what you eat, how much you eat, and base the amount of food you eat off of your activity level throughout your day. Keep a food journal. Open up the Notes app on your phone, download a Notes app. From the moment you wake up, put down what you eat and what you drink. By the end of the day, you'll have a list of foods and drinks of your day. You'll begin to see what exactly you're putting into your body and be able to make changes to your diet according to your health goals. Combine this with regular exercise, and you can ward off weight gain as you age. You now have 4 ways to boost your metabolism the right way. Let's go over those ways real quick for you, just so you remember. Tip number 1 is to exercise because you know it's good for your health. Substitute bad choices for healthier food choices. Tip number 2 is create a list of healthy choices within each category: proteins, carbs, and fats. Tip number 3, listen to your hunger cues. Eat when your body is hungry, but avoid the bad choices such as high fat foods and high sugar foods. And tip number 4 is to be mindful of what you eat. Try keeping a food diary. Watch back the explanation I made to how to create a food diary, and regularly exercise. Just try finding an exercise that you love. It doesn't have to be anything too intense or too hardcore. Simply going for a walk after you eat counts as exercise. Going for a walk in the morning or doing something a little more than you usually do for physical activity counts as exercise. Just get your body moving and you will ward off weight gain as you age. I hope today that I helped you out in some way to help you become a better version of yourself. And if you're new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, I highly encourage you, if you're looking to master either your health, fitness, or lifestyle, to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to know when I post new videos. I post new vlogs every day where I basically go over how my mind is at specific times, and I talk about everything from health, fitness, to mindset, to personal development, to whatever's on my mind that day. So if you're interested in that and looking to become a better version of yourself every day, I'll see you back on this channel, and I hope you have a beautiful day today. Thank you for watching. And if you're looking to stay updated on just kind of what's going on outside of my YouTube channel, I'll also put my social media links in the description below. Have a beautiful day.